siya ang hatag sa red color sa mga RBC. So, ang feature ni red blood cell, biconcave siya, strong, and may flexible plasma membrane, and contains or lacks nucleus and other organelles. Since wala siya sa nucleus and other organelles, it is very flexible. It can squeeze through sa mga gadmay na diameters yung mga capillaries. So, ang main function is basically for your oxygen transport. Okay, so as you can see here, this is your RBC. It is biconcave shape. Then, this is a simple illustration of your hemoglobin. So, your hemoglobin can be divided into two structures, your hem and your globin. So, your globin chains, this is your beta, globin chains, or your beta polypeptide chains. Then, the other one is your alpha, globin chains, or your alpha polypeptide chains. At the center of your globins here, you have your hem. That is why it is named your hemoglobin. Sino ang responsible for the structural integrity of your hems and your globins? It's your iron. So, it's very important si iron. Most of the iron substances in mga body can be found in your hemoglobin. So, in your iron, there are nag-bind si oxygen. Since there is 4 globin chains here, there are nag-bind si oxygen. In short, sa isa ka hemoglobin, in one hemoglobin molecule, there are 4 oxygen molecules that attaches to it. Also, ang lifespan ni red blood cell is only 120 days, and yung graveyard, makita siya sa spleen. So, let's discuss your erythropoiesis. So, your erythropoiesis is production of your red blood cell. Hilain si hemopoiesis because siya naman niya ang production of your blood. Okay, si erythropoiesis, specifically your RBC. So, basta siya sa red bone marrow, okay, sa imong pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell. And then, it will form your proerythroblast, which is your precursor cell. If makita nyo yung blast, yung suffix, then it's your precursor cells. And then it will become your basophil erythroblast. See, basophil erythroblast, this is your first generation RBC, and in this phase, start na siya acquire some hemoglobin. Next, your reticulocytes. This is also known as your young RBC. This is the phase in which ina-eject na sa red blood cell ang nucleus. Once na ma-eject na ang nucleus, it will now be called your reticulocytes. In this phase, these cells nag-acquire na siya some 34% of your hemoglobin. Okay, but don't mind the values. It will flow sa mga blood vessels towards your capillaries, and after 1 to 2 days, it will become your mature red blood cells, also known as your erythrocytes. So basically, ang formation sa mga red blood cell. Let's talk about your conditions. Let's differentiate your hypoxia and your hypoxemia. Your hypoxia basically decrease ang oxygen sa tissues. Okay? While your hypoxemia, when you see the word emia, it refers to your blood. Your hypoxemia decrease oxygen sa blood. So now let's move on to the specific conditions. If there's decreased RBC, then the medical term for that is your anemia. A decrease ang RBCs, then basically decrease man ang oxygen. So examples of your anemia would be your iron deficiency anemia, common sa mga females, especially due to the menstruation. Also, some examples of your anemia is your thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, and many more. Then you have your polycythemia. This is the opposite of your anemia. If there's increased RBC sa mga blood, then it is called your polycythemia. If there's increased RBC, then damo-damo sa red blood cells that can lead to your sluggish or slow blood flow tungkol niya crowded sila katamag, and can lead to increased blood clotting. Okay, possible magka-blood clot.
Here's me at the start of my little journey. I just got back from dropping off some things to some places in your body. I need to get some more speed to do more deliveries, so I ride your bloodstream into your heart. So now I am moving a little faster because the heart has given me a push. Now I need to go and pick up the things I need to deliver. My first stop is to the lungs. I need to pick up a little oxygen molecule to take to some place in the body. Everybody needs oxygen. Our lungs bring it into our body, and then I pick it up and take it to where it's needed. When I get to the lungs, I'm not really this big, it's just easier to see me this way. And I get really close to the sides of my little tunnel. The oxygen that is sort of floating out of the walls nearby just jumps onto me for the ride. When enough of it has hopped on and I can't hold anymore, then I'm ready to go back to the heart for another push. Then out I go and on my journey. I like my job because I get to travel. Here I am making a delivery in the foot area. All I have to do is draw near to the tunnel wall and the oxygen will just jump out of my truck and squeeze out of the tunnel. It's pretty neat to watch. While this is happening, I also make another pickup. Carbon dioxide needs to be taken up to the lungs so that the body can get rid of it by breathing out. And I'm just the cell to do it. I grab some and off I go again. Going back up to the heart is a little tricky because I need to ride up. It's kind of like climbing a hill. Because of this, the veins have little trapdoors called valves that only open one way. This stops me from floating in the wrong direction. So I keep going up and up as the heart keeps beating and pushing the bloodstream along. Eventually, I get back to the heart again where I get ready to drop off the carbon dioxide in the lungs and get a good push to get me going on another pickup. So that's my job. What do you think? Pretty important, isn't it?